yes, today is gonna be amazing. I'm gonna go and change the world and start writing down your goals. And then the next day you wake up, it's like, I can't do any of those things. Who the heck am I to think that I can? It's not even our friends and our family and whatever. It's like us. We're telling ourselves that we suck and we can't do it.
Yeah.
What is the difference between truly believing something is possible for you and just wanting it? Because we're at the beginning of the year, right? People just did their goals, their vision boards, like, let's go, new year, new me. But a lot of people put down what they want. And they're trying to build the bridge to believe that it's possible for them.
I think the first step is understanding that it's not just this finite thing. It's a daily battle. It's a daily battle, and so then your daily environment and your daily habits is the thing that will help propel you forward. So it's not like, why don't I believe in myself? Well, there's lots of people who don't believe in themselves on different days and different moments. Everybody here, everybody watching you, me, we've had moments of incredible self-belief. It's like, I can do anything. That was great. Oh my God, I'm amazing. This is awesome. I'm gonna go and change the world and start writing down your goals. And then the next day you wake up, it's like, I can't do any of those things. Who the heck am I to think that I can? It's not even our friends and our family and whatever. It's like us. We're telling ourselves that we suck and we can't do it.
Yeah.
Right? And so the two key things is, one, when you are feeling that boldness, to do something about it. So this is why I like to say the 2% difference. Like, what's the first 2% of the action that you want to take? Where most people, what's the first thing they do when they get an idea? You start planning. Okay, I'm gonna do this. What's my plan? I'm gonna research, I'm gonna go to Google, I'm gonna look stuff up, I'm gonna make the perfect plan, right?
Yeah.
The perfect plan.
Yeah.
And then you wake up the next day, like, I can't do this. Who did I thought I could do this? That's crazy, I can't do that. And so even if it was the perfect plan, it doesn't matter, because your momentum has gone to zero. And so you spend your best energy on the wrong thing. You spend the best energy on planning instead of doing. So what's the first thing you should do? And it's going to be imperfect, but it's momentum. And so it's like, if your goal is, I want to get in better shape, I want to lose weight this year, I want to get in better shape, whatever, cool. What do people do? It's like, okay, well, this is great. So I'm going to go and research, and I got to figure out what my exercise is going to be and what my diet's going to be, right? Perfect. And then what quickly happens is, okay, well, maybe I should do a gym membership. Maybe I should hire a personal trainer. Should I do weights? Should I do CrossFit? Maybe yoga? Maybe I should do salsa dancing instead. I used to like basketball. Maybe I should do basketball. And diet, I don't know, do I do keto, carnivore, Mediterranean? And like, you just get lost down these rabbit holes to your Instagram bio. But then it never leads anywhere, and that's the danger. And then you don't do anything, and next day you wake up and you're not taking any action. So the best you can do if you want to get in shape is you go and you do 5 push-ups, or as many as you can get. And like, what are the 5 push-ups going to do for you? Like, nothing. But the most important thing it gave you is momentum. Because planning is important. You don't want to just walk around and do, chicken with your head cut off, but it's not the first step. Momentum is a thing that most people are missing. And we're living in fear because we don't want to fail, and so we think we have to have the perfect plan, where the ultimate failure is doing nothing. And so you need to go and take imperfect action, whatever that looks like, whatever the first thing is. And if you can commit to somebody else, even better. If you can commit to somebody else, like, tomorrow, let's go to the gym together. Or you message somebody, say, will you be on my podcast, right? And then they say yes. Even the next day when you wake up, it's like, what did I just do?
Yeah.
I don't want to go to the gym. I can't interview this person are you kidding me? I can't. But you said yes.
Yeah.
So now you have to follow through.
You do.
Right?
Yeah.
And so that is the most important thing, because the first step is the hardest step. And once you start building momentum, then planning can take shape. But it's not the first step. And so we've all had these moments of boldness, and so it's acting when you have those moments of boldness, because they will be fleeting. The second thing is in your habits and your routine and your environment. So what are you doing every day to feed this energy into you? Most people wake up like an accident. And we wake up, go through our phone, see emergencies that happen, or doom scrolling on Instagram. While you're in bed, like, if you got out of bed, you're already like checking emergencies and everything else that's happening in the world. as opposed to saying, well, what are the things that help get me inspired? What are the things that help get me feeling more belief? And maybe it's watching this show, right? How many self-directed episodes do we have? Go back and watch some of the other ones. Or maybe it's reading a book or listening to a podcast. For me, it's my own videos. Like I need to have a Steve Jobs or Walt Disney or Oprah or Elon Musk video every day. And so I do long form on YouTube and short form on Instagram and other platforms because those are the videos that speak to me. Because I need it every day. No matter, today's great, I'm meeting you, is awesome. And then tomorrow I'm gonna wake up and it's like, I don't wake up like, yes, today is gonna be amazing, right? I wake up, it's like it's a struggle to get out and what day is it? Where am I? What's happening? So it's the routines that get you set up for consistent success. And so we've all had these moments where we felt boldness. Great. What was the thing that led to that? So if it's watching videos that led to that, okay, you can choose to subscribe to channels that make you feel powerful. How many times you go through your phone and you spend an hour on Instagram and you feel worse about yourself than when you started?
Yeah.
So you lost an hour and now you feel worse about yourself too. Perfect.
Yeah, or you're triggered.
Right?
Yeah.
And that's, you're setting yourself up for a negative day and you've just lost an hour in the morning. As opposed, okay, so all those people who make you feel worse about yourself, unfollow them. You get to pick. And the ones who make you feel better about yourself and powerful and more self-belief, follow those people. Because then you'll be inspired when you load your phone and then want to go off and do things. And so your environment's been perfectly designed to keep you where you are. And if you want to grow, you change your environment. Now, this is something that our parents didn't have access to.
Right.
Right? I'm 43. My parents at 43 didn't have the internet. It wasn't possible. They were a product of their environment, which is their parents and their community and maybe what's on the TV, but it's very limited and very forced on you, right? It's like whatever you grew up with, that's kind of what your environment is. And to move to a new city or to become an entrepreneur or whatever, you had to be a crazy person.
Yeah, right.
But now, whatever you're into, there's people creating content, your tribe is online. Like chances are you don't want to do what your parents did.
Oh,
and even
they still
me,
don't.
Well, if we're talking to like the next generation, but
Right.
but even us, like even me at 43, I don't want to from 43 to 83, I don't want to live the life my parents did from 43 to 83.
Right.
And it's not because they had a bad life, it's just they didn't have options.
Right.
We have options. You can do whatever you want. And so how do you start to instill the belief that that's possible? Well, you choose to surround yourself with people who are going off and doing it. And if your feed is filled up with people who are doing it, you're going to start to make that part of your belief system then that, okay, it's even just that it's possible for them, which is the first step. And then, okay, well, maybe it's possible for me. I'm going to start taking action. If you filled your feed, your YouTube feed, your Instagram feed with people who are constantly working out and eating healthy and going to the gym, you're going to start to work out and eat healthy and go to the gym. But that's not who we're typically following. It's not what we're typically consuming. And so it's making the choice to change our environment to build the person we want to be instead of reinforce the person that we are right now. You're asking some good questions. I've never told any of these stories. This is great. Yeah, you had me quoting Kanye for a while there.
We, I think, also have been conditioned to believe that we have to have permission, that it's okay to move forward and do it.
Progress starts with telling the truth. I don't think most people have a healthy view on money growing up. Some people think money is everything, and most people I think would be, well, money is the root of all evil, right? It's actually not money is the root of all evil. That's the part people miss.